Hey everyone, it's PepeGawd and Alan Howick here, back with another video. Metaverse Journal number 4 in Decentraland. It's December 6th, 2025, and it is the last few hours here of DCL Music Fest 2025. I'm with a fragment of Alan Howick's avatar because we have like 30-second delays between our avatars, and sometimes we don't even move when the other player's moving. And it seems like maybe it's only our avatars, because like other people we're interacting with, it's not. But that's like how we've got to start this video right now, unfortunately. But it's kind of par for the course right now for Decentraland at this event, is what it seems like, to be honest. What do you think? How's that for an intro?
Well, you know, we were very involved with the music festival this year, and I barely slept, and I was looking forward to making this video. They're always fun. These tech difficulties we're running into are really annoying, and it's really unfortunate. I mean, gosh, if we'd made this video yesterday, maybe it would have worked fine. Who knows?
Yeah.
We did test it a little bit away from the main stage. It seems to kind of clear up. But I don't know. This is disappointing. It's too bad because, sorry, I'll just say too. Like, you know, we were kind of talking. Usually we talk about what we're going to talk about. This time we didn't at all. I think the only thing we talked about is like, should we just, you know, make this like totally positive, 100% positive, or should we just sort of really just speak freely and talk about reality, which is what we kind of decided to do. And now we can't get our avatars to sync up.
Yeah.
Ouch. Ouch.
Uh-oh. Oh, what happened?
Oh. No, I just mean it's painful.
I thought something really happened. All right, well. Okay.
Decentraland stabbed me in the heart. That's what just happened. Ouch.
Aside from what we've just experienced, and I feel like maybe this was a bit of a problem before, we didn't notice that much until like right now, when we're like, now's our time that we do the video, and now it's really noticeable that like we just cannot stay next to each other. I see you dancing over on the side of the stage now. But
I'm dancing at the side. Hold on. I'm dancing at the side of the stage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty good dance too.
I'm standing right next to you.
Yeah, you're next to me.
Stage. I'm not dancing either.
Yeah. Well, it's a good dance.
Okay.
You know what? It looks pretty cool. Besides, what were you gonna say?
I think this is the dance that's being imposed on me by the scene, possibly?
No, this is the cut. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's not the stock one that I've seen everybody get like forced to be playing at some points. But we're out of sync. I'm not even dancing. I don't know what's going on. So I'm flipping a coin, I think, next to you, but we're not. So, but yes, okay, we'll move on from this. Yeah. Well, Metaverse Journal number 4 is off to a good start, but. Besides this interaction with our two avatars, I thought this was an awesome festival. I thought it was a good event. It was cool. I mean, it came with its tech difficulties throughout the process, sometimes with streams and audio stuff and videos repeating, but overall, like, it was cool. I thought some of the artists were fun to watch. It was... I like the way that it was organized with the different deployments throughout the festival, with some art, some other of these party pads and whatnot. Yeah, I thought in general it was fun. It was the best music fest that I've been to. It wasn't as hype as some of the ones back in the day that when it was in the web client, because there was 20,000, 30,000 people attending, but you still couldn't see even this many people in a scene at a time. I don't know how accurate their avatars, positions, and which emote they're doing. I feel like the problem is just between us. Like, I never even had a problem with anybody else's avatar. I don't think so, but...
I know. I haven't either. It's like we're cursed or something. This is ridiculous, and we're trying to do a video together. I wanted to do a positive one. I'm still positive. I agree. It was a good festival. I feel like the 2021 version was maybe more fun, just because it was so chaotic and new. But maybe technically, aside from this glitch, I think this one was really good. We have, like I said earlier, having the scene in the festival, I've been really, really, really distracted, and I haven't been fully immersed in the festival, to be totally honest. I'm trying to be and like running around, but I'm checking Twitter and all this stuff. And anyway, I spent a bunch of time just hanging out in our building, just greeting people and just saying hello, and so. But the festival has been good. Aside from this technical glitch here, it's clean. I think it's nice and organized. But yeah, let's go from there.
So, well, to clear up for the journal, if we're looking back in time, just as a reminder, we had the Pennies in Purgatory deployment, which is a project that Alan's been working on for many years, which is a penny photography project and pennies that he's collected. And then we did a Metaverse deployment that Decentraland Foundation had us put into the festival, and we spent a lot of time on it. It was a lot of fun. I think it came out really well. We ran into a ton of problems, obviously, throughout the creation process, but overall, I'm happy with the result. I think it's pretty cool. We'll get to it later in the video where we'll walk through it and whatnot, but yeah, that's what Alan was referring to.
This is kind of why it pains me to be having these technical difficulties, because I do think that working with the foundation to build that was totally pleasant, a non-issue. Bae was great, I think. She kind of left us alone, let us do her thing, and answered any questions we had in a pretty reasonable time frame, and made it all come together. And so it was, from my perspective, it was super smooth working with the foundation, and Bae in particular. So thank you to them, and yeah, we'll check it out later. But let's. What do you want to do then?
Well, I just wanted to first mention while we were here at the main stage, because we just saw this globe thing above the video screen come down and kind of flap its wings and whatnot. Other times we've seen it shoot a beam and then release a wearable that you can run over and pick up. What else did it do? There was some bubbles and stuff that came from the stage. There's different effects that were interesting and really well done. This was all Foundation created, I believe, but yeah, so that was cool. I wanted to say that for me, what would bring this to the next level is basically if there was, say for example, a boss fight. When that globe came down and flew its wings over the stage, everybody had to shoot it with something or throw something at it or collect something, and that would result in, collectively the group beating the mini boss or something that would release a wearable. It's just a bit more interactive and gamification, because and yeah, just the more of that would be included, I think it would be more immersive for people to experience something like that rather than just looking at the screen. The screen's great and the DJ's cool playing music, but for me, that's what I think would be cool, rather than just maybe standing and doing a few different emotes the whole time. Maybe that's not what you're supposed to be focusing on, but I feel like in the gaming space, that's what would help bring things to the next level.
I wanted that giant laser beam to be vaporizing players.
And you're knocked out if you get hit by that. You're out of the contest. That's perfect. Yeah, that's a perfect idea.
Teleport them off the scene or into a
cage,
box or whatever.
Penalty box,
into a cage or something. But yes, those kind of things would be great.
So we can try and do something like that. I feel especially with the experience that we had in Creator Hub and vibe coding and whatnot, that we could pull something like that off with SDK 7 and the tools that we have in our hands. But the problem is it won't work properly. So it's we'll be able to do it, and then it'll work for us when we test it. But then when there's 50 people on the scene, it won't work, and it'll break for 30% of the people, and then 20% of the people it'll work, anyways,
that's the challenge. That's a real roadblock. I mean, we experienced that a bit with Pennies in Purgatory. Things would work great in preview, as we wanted, and then in world it would not operate quite the same. Similar, but maybe a little quirky, like, oh, there's a 2-second delay on that now, or whatever. And yeah, it makes it a bit frustrating.
But if it all worked, Decentraland's in awesome shape right now.
Absolutely.
But it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, I'm seeing bubbles right now on the ground.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I've got.
Okay, so at least we're,
This was cool.
Yeah.
I like this effect. I'm in the middle of the dance floor doing an emote.
Yeah,
Right now, I see you off to the side flipping your penny.
Oh my god.
So that's not what you're doing.
That's not what I'm doing.
One other thing that I wanted to mention just while it's here, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have here Artista and a kid called Roots, and I think they both have smart wearables equipped, which is something new. I haven't even really got a chance to mess with them. Maybe I have a few, but I haven't really got a chance to test them yet.
I bought a few. I tried them out.
But they're like floating in the air, and I don't know if this is what smart wearables were meant to do, but I think this set just ended here, and
okay.
Oh,
yeah.
The video restarted again for you too.
Dude. Well, now it says Steve Sai on this, and then it went.
So I mean,
went black.
I've found that actually at the end of every performance, because I think they're pre-recorded videos. Maybe there was 1 or 2 that was live, or maybe a few more than that. But like a lot of them were pre-recorded video, and then at the end when they're finished, it will play the beginning of the pre-recorded video again. Like I've just noticed that on pretty much every performance, actually. Maybe not the live ones, but.
I can't believe we're doing this so raw, so live.
Yeah, this is what it is.
I know.
Metaverse
I almost don't want to
Journal.
make this video because, like, right now, the chat's bugging out. I just no, not now, guys. Oh, like, did you just type LFG? No.
Me?
The chat's totally bugged out for me. The reason I say that is I'm seeing old messages replaying in chat.
I don't know if I've ever typed LFG.
I think you did when you ran onto the scene here. I think.
No, I swear that I didn't.
No, okay. I just saw it. I'm telling you, it's okay. I don't know. The universe is cursing us. It's not. It's just so bad. What were we talking about? Oh yes, okay.
Well, this is the finale performance for DCL Music Fest 2025, and it's Steve Sai. He's like native Decentralander, pretty much, I think. One of the DJs that's around a lot and in world, not just for his performance, but which is cool that he got the headline, and
he's great.
So without all the bugs, this would have been a really cool experience. It still was. I still liked it. I had fun. I still think it was awesome, even though these problems persist. It's so funny.
Well,
it's like
we've
talked about before. It's like, do we have some form of like cognitive dissonance about Decentraland? Whether it's like sunken investment costs or something, even not with just money, like even with our time. It's like you've put in so much that you can't say you were wrong at this point. It's called like something fallacy. I don't even know what the proper terminology is.
I know what you're getting at.
Do we have that? But I feel like we don't. Like,
I don't
it's
know.
cool when that. I don't know. Why are the users 120 max at the festival? Which is like a lot of people that we see in Decentraland, and is the most I've seen at once in a long time in any Web3 metaverse.
Yeah, and I quickly want to say that, like, if we were trying to film a video right now together, reviewing Decentraland, the fact that you and I aren't really synced up would actually not be a huge deal. It does seem to be random because I seem to, like, everyone else seems normal. So anyways, what I'm saying is that this event would be great if we weren't trying to film a video and having to be a little bit out of sync, which wouldn't affect the experience too much for the vast majority of people. So
Totally.
just trying to back it up a bit. It's too bad. I mean, I just wish things were running like perfectly right now, and we were talking about all good stuff.
Yeah. So let's we'll come back for more of Steve's side, but just it's become a custom for us to do this video kind of like right as at big events wrapping up. So let's quickly head around the festival, check out what we were going to talk about, and that'll spark some other things to jot down in the journal, and then we will come back to finish up the set with Steve.
Okay, cool.
Let's walk over to Pennies in Purgatory right now, and or jog, and then if we don't see each other, we'll reload or something, and do what we were doing.
Okay,
before.
so this is our test. We'll saunter over to Pennies in Purgatory build, and hopefully reconnect there. I don't know where you are. I'm heading there right now.
Yeah. So, this festival
Welcome to the Decentraland Music Festival Plaza.
There's a few problems with sound overlapping when you're on the roads, and like some of these roads don't line up. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you now.
So it's literally when we are around so many avatars. It's like we're around 100 other avatars, and then we don't sync up, and maybe all of us aren't syncing up, but I've seen other people have interacted what I'm doing like in real time, and they've, we typed to each other about it, so I don't know why it's just us specifically, but...
Yeah, it's got to be the condensed player group. Like here, I don't know, if you look at my avatar, I'm going to start an emote in 3, 2, 1, now.
Yeah, that was exactly when you started.
Boom. So we're like perfectly in sync right now at this point in time, which is good. I'm happy that that's the case. So we can, keep this car on the road. But yes, there were problems with some audio overlap. Audio is such a beast, though. It really is. Like, I will give I will cut them some slack. Audio, just in every form, as a and sort of current sound guy, it's always tough. Even these kind of calls that we're having are tough. But yeah, the audio, they gotta. You know what it comes down to? You gotta really dial it in. And you gotta test it 1,000 times.
I don't know about restrictions of what's locally hosted, what's live streamed, but when I'm looking over at the main stage right now, I'm using the camera, I can see all the avatars. Some of the, first off, the screens are just bright white, and I don't see any video, which is at a certain distance when you leave, that's what happens to these videos. And I mean, I get it, it's like you can't have just every video playing everywhere into the distance. But I don't know, also the eyeball at the center of the stage, it's like tilted up and blocks half the stage when you're looking from far away. So that's what I'm seeing right now. These are just little things that I'm nitpicking about, Decentraland and about the scene. Did you move? Oh yeah, there you are.
I did, yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, hey, do we really want to, like, again, I want to point out, it was great. Decentraland was like super easy to work with in terms of what we did with Pennies in Purgatory. So, like, I think, complaining about little things like this little, the broken part of the road here, I feel like I'm being a bit harsh.
Well,
as the rest of the road all looks good. I don't know. They should have noticed this.
For sure. And the thing is, it was the same road models. I think they just changed the color from last year, which I get it. It's work. It's more 3D stuff.
You know what it is?
Like,
they didn't have a T section probably handy, and probably just we put it off. I mean, hey, let's face it. There's a lot of stuff we wanted to do with the building, and we just ran out of time because things just take time. So this could have been something like that.
I think a large part. Let's see if we can RP walk over. So we're standing in a line. We're going to RP walk over. So get ready with Control and W, and when I say go, it'll go 3, 2, 1, go. We'll start walking at the same time. See how close we can get. All right, ready?
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, pretty good. All right, let's maintain this pace all the way over to Pennies in Purgatory. But something that happened while we were developing Pennies in Purgatory was my pretty solid computer, RTX 3090, 64 gigs of RAM, and I'm not a super computer guy when it comes to knowing all the particulars about my computer. Yeah, it's a little aged now, but we crashed hundreds, and I'm not exaggerating, of times. We crashed hundreds of times in the development of Pennies in Purgatory, using the preview, trying to do uploads, using Creator Hub. I think you've got to be right about this T section of the road, because we're coming up on another one that's the same.
It's all T sections, yeah. But yeah, and look, we even tried to work with it. Isn't that? I mean, I
know.
We were off by like an inch or two or whatever. Like, darn, it was close.
Hey, but even. Yeah. Anyways, we could go on forever about that stuff, but there's a problem with the way that it uploaded. You had to do something particular with GitHub, and then it wasn't working sometimes. But some of it was user error, like on my part, I think. But then some of it just didn't really make sense. It wasn't a very easy thing. And when it comes to a platform that's like blockchain enabled, you can do these smart contracts and you can approve addresses to do things. It's like, why wouldn't I just be able to publish? Like, can't you just allow me publish access to this area for the thing? Like, why did we need to use GitHub? Didn't really make sense in my opinion. Kind of defeats the purpose of the platform, and it's like, what's blockchain really doing for it? That's how it made me feel.
I get, it's just like maybe they know that now.
But it was the same way for. It was the same way for. Yeah, it did.
we have a visitor.
We have a visitor. All right, let's head in. But it was the same way for Fashion Week. That's what I wanted to say with GitHub. Same idea.
Yeah, I guess that's something they can look at. You're right. If we could have just uploaded, the normal way through, I guess, Creator Hub, I mean, it would have been a lot more convenient. Sure. Now,
and it just makes sense when we're on a blockchain platform that's supposed to be one of its advantages.
Well, I mean, I almost feel like we should have a whole separate video, like just like Pennies in Purgatory, the untold story,
Sure.
of I mean, because we could do a 2-hour video. I mean, just talking about, I think the process and the hiccups and the this and the that and what we did. It was pretty wild. I mean, it was great working with you on it, and
we had fun. Even though we had so many problems, but the penny is dead, or it's in purgatory.
Well,
maybe not.
The American penny did officially cease to exist, and they printed the last one while we were making this. So there is one audio track I would have redone, where it's where I allude to it when the penny is discontinued, but it's actually, it happened. So, but anyways, now I'm just wondering, should we maybe walk around more? Should we end at Pennies in Purgatory? I just worry that if we get into here, it's going to be like, here's nothing's working for us. Here's Pennies in Purgatory. And then I don't know. This is why we didn't talk really about. I mean, we could go in, but I wonder if we should explore the rest of the place, get all those thoughts out.
Sure.
And because I'm worried that I'm going to get into Pennies in Purgatory, and I'm going to, in like 3 hours later, and a couple cries, like that. So,
totally.
Does that make sense? We can do it pretty quick. I mean, should we visit our neighbor, the artist installation next to us? Oh.
No,
I know. No,
we don't even need to say what the problem was necessarily, because it's so specific, but like, it actually ruins the experience in our build until you restart Decentraland. It does something with... Anyways.
Certain items in Decentraland, very, very few. It just happens there's some on that guy's scene. When you click on them, the green outline remains. No matter how far away you get. It is. It's just an obscure little bug that we will move on. This is Make's party pad, which is great. I mentioned it today, another call, but I was glad to see Meg was our neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this guy bleeds DCL,
Mm-hmm.
and I do think that I feel like they had the two true blood DCLers tucked over in the corner together here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally.
Which is good. You know, like oh man, dude.
What?
DCL crashed on me.
Hey, well, this is a perfect journal entry because this is the exact state of where we're at right now. You're standing over at the edge of the railing for me, but I also noticed that there's some people on the roof of Pennies in Purgatory. I don't know if they're actually there. We'll see when we get over there. But
there's probably a few AFK there. Very nicely, some of the community groups toured and came by today. I'm back and I'm running back over, so there may be a couple lingering AFKers on the roof. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
I found that there's something. I wonder if people were. I feel like there's some kind of bug in this corner of the of the site, the festival site, because it's not. You know, I spent a lot of time actually just chilling out in the Pennies in Purgatory building on the roof, trying to guide people. I'm back. I'm standing next to you. God help me. I hope I am. Am I standing next to you now?
Oh, yes, you are.
Okay, good. Okay, we're back. Back on the road.
So let's quickly
whining about there. Yeah.
Let's quickly just something else that happened that let's jog across to the other side of the festival here. I just jumped off the roof, but we'll jog across. Maybe we could see something else that I've noticed a couple times since we started filming here, but things will just disappear for like a few seconds. Yeah, perfect. Right when I said it, it disappeared. Oh,
and
this
you disappeared
just
too.
Hurts. It just hurts.
Oh, there you are.
Because this is something that's plagued Decentraland. It was kind of like, well, it was a problem with the web browser version. It's like, no, it's a problem now too. There's these mini games scattered throughout it's literally happening with every single one. As you approach it, it disappears and reloads. I guess it's something to do with like the loading distance, or I don't know, but it's worse than ever almost right now. I mean, the only time it was ever worse than this was when you would get the green wall of death back in the web browser version. But
yeah, it's true. It's unfortunate. I guess is this deployment, this whole festival scene here, you could still argue this is like experimental. I mean, if I'm, playing devil's advocate, I guess. But does that mean that they should be allowed to have buildings that disappear as you approach them? No. It's probably something that they're gonna have to look at. Decentraland has not been running overall as smoothly lately for me as it used to. I do wonder if they've been pushing a whole bunch of updates really close up to the festival. Even during the festival, I've noticed getting updates. I think they're kind of cutting it too close with this stuff. These are probably necessary for other things going on that they discovered, but we were talking about updating Creator Hub. 3 or 4. You just disappeared. Jeez,
I haven't seen you for a long time.
Oh, I'm standing next to you, man. You see, I don't know. I mean, this could be again. I'm gonna throw it out there. This could be my computer. I don't know.
I don't think so. So this is a perfect segue into, because of how frustrated I was with how much we were crashing, I was like, there's got to be something wrong with my computer. There's got to be something wrong with my computer. Some weird thing. I mean, it's been a while since I got a new computer. Anyways, I don't need to say how much I spent, but basically, I just bought the best everything that you can for like a consumer-facing computer. Like, the highest consumer-facing computer that you can get without like going to insane commercial stuff or industrial stuff. Well, I'm not filming that from this right now. I got it here and it's all set up, but I just figured I'm gonna finish off this festival with this computer, which is still pretty good. But anyways, we're just looking at a few of the other scenes here. I can see the beam of light shooting out from the main stage. Pretty cool. But
does look cool.
Yeah. Where are you now?
I'm standing right in front of you.
Yeah.
You cannot see me.
Yeah.
Now, why is this just you and me for some reason? Is it?
It's literally when we're by the stage. Because watch, when we head back to Pennies in Purgatory, it's gonna show us again. But
you want to? I guess so. Yeah. Okay. Are we now? What were you alluding to about your new computer purchase?
Oh, I was just saying Decentraland's forced my hand to get the best computer in existence, and I'll come back with the next Metaverse journal and let everyone know that if it fixed anything. if there's less crashes. That's what I was gonna say. Decentraland forced my hand.
like I'm, when you have a top line computer, PepeGawd, it works better.
I mean, I did quickly test it. I crashed in the first few minutes of using it, so yeah.
Yeah, so they've got to. These guys have to take a step back, I feel, and dial in everything that they've got going.
So I just want to say, I don't know for sure, but it's like this is an assumption or something that I'm making of what could possibly be the problem. It's like maybe the developers of Decentraland, and I don't really know exactly who they are. I mean, I know Nico. Nico's great. He helps with a lot of stuff. I feel like he does have a solid grasp of what's going on. I don't know how much he's actually involved with development or like development hands-on of the platform or how that's working. But it's like the feeling that I'm maybe getting is that the people developing Decentraland are Web3 people, and they don't actually know game or platform development. They don't have experience doing that. And maybe I'm wrong, but
I don't know.
That's what it seems like to me, because the amount of bugs that come out, it's like they fixed something and then they'll try to fix something else a few months later and it'll break the old thing that's been fixed for the past 3 months. And it's like, how is that even possible? It's just mind-boggling sometimes, and like if that's what's happening, it's like we need to hire, like Decentraland Foundation needs to hire actual developers that aren't Web3 people. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. This is all speculation. I know nothing.
For sure, yeah. But I mean,
complications.
Yeah.
But it's does it feel like we're still sort of in some kind of alpha or beta mode? And like how long until the base layer system is, let's say, 99% stable? I mean, is 99% enough? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's sad recording this live here, and
yeah, well,
this kind of. I don't even, what it is? I don't even know where you are right now.
I'm up at the main stage, but it wouldn't matter because we'd just be talking about how we're looking for each other. So
I know, I was just kind of wandering around.
We've never had this problem in any of our other videos.
I know.
So it's like, how did this happen this time? Again, the only thing I can think of is there's so many people here. I mean, what does it say right now? It says 89. So, I mean, it shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, it's...
Let's head back over to Pennies in Purgatory. Like, I feel like we've touched base on most of the stuff with, like, problems with the platform or what. I don't know.
Well, for sure. The thing is, let's face it. I think we should keep that for another day. Maybe just solely focused on Pennies in Purgatory to some degree, or keep it streamlined.
Well, let's quickly just check it out. I mean,
yeah. Yeah, I mean, there you. Bye-bye. I don't know.
I'm walking over to Pennies in Purgatory. When I was leaving the stage, you were standing at the edge of the stage, and then you just disappeared.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, there's a few things we can maybe touch on before we get Pennies in Purgatory heavy. There was a lot of great musicians. I think for the most part, the video streaming seemed to work pretty nicely. Audio, there's always video streaming issues in DCL here and there, and I think for the most part, everything streamed pretty well. So that was good. In terms of the act, I've been half asleep for like 4 days now and kind of running around. I do want to point out, I do think I'm gonna forget his name, Dr. Jaffel.
Dr. Jaffel, yeah, Dr. Jaffel.
Yeah, performance yesterday. I want to give that a huge thumbs up.
Me too.
Maybe it's just my, like that was
me
like
too. That was awesome.
Creative. That was very cool.
Yeah, especially the Decentralanders were killing it here. It was fun.
Yeah. And I know who Dr. Jaffel is. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm gonna pretend to be ignorant.
Yeah.
Who he is.
And it would have been hilarious if he never said the relation, and it's like, I don't know. I don't think anybody would notice.
A lot of people probably would not have noticed because Decentraland is it's intensive. There's just a lot of stuff going on. We were kind of talking about this a bit earlier about how I feel like the Pennies in Purgatory tour, or as an art installation, is more chaotic when there's like 20 people in the building, and I think it becomes a distraction of other people, of other avatars, of chat going off, and I feel like the focus gets lost. But and so for them to not recognize who that was, like it wouldn't surprise me. There's just a lot going on, checking, you're chatting with other people on other platforms at the same time, all this stuff. It's kind of chaotic. So, but I do want to give a shout out to Make, who our next door neighbor, who put on a great show. I mean, there's others too, and like, I'll just stop the list there. Only I'm going to acknowledge Dr. Jaffel. I think it's show of the festival for me. And Make is just always rocks it, and it was actually really fun. We were talking too about like, is this just bias, of like the people that we've listened to and we know, and I don't think it was that.
No, I don't think it is either. But yeah, there's some interesting acts. So we're already 36 minutes in. Do you want to go upstairs, or do you want to? Because we should just. Let's see the festival through. It's like the last main stage act on right now. That's gonna. There's still a while left for that. There's still like half an hour left.
I wonder if we should. I feel like we should kind of wrap up the music festival part of it, and then, or do we want it?
Sure. So you don't want to see separate? You don't want to see the inside of.
I don't know. What do you think? I'm just saying, because once we go in there, we're talking like, we can't just like, here's a 2-minute tour and like.
Well, that's Metaverse Journal entry 4.
Is there? Okay, just before we go. I mean, there is a lot of stuff we didn't talk about. I'm just acknowledging that.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot of other. There's the art installations mixed with the music stuff. Some of the art installations were interesting.
Yeah. It was cool. I kind of, while we were talking about some of the other stuff, our pain points, I was walking around and viewing some of the other installations. So I know we didn't talk a ton about them, but yeah.
Again, as a bias for other DCLers, but like, I do feel like when they bring in, let's just call it outside companies or individuals to build in Decentraland, a lot of times it becomes quite clear that they don't actually spend a lot of time in Decentraland to listen to me, to know, like, put this there or don't do that, or, to actually create an experience that works with the way the avatar works and the way cameras work and all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, so you have wonky collider use and like, just so I just noticed that. That's all. I mean,
we keep stretching this out, which is all good. But one thing I did want to say, because it's right over here, if you come over, this rad build. I think I might have saw it was Dapcraft. Maybe I'm getting confused, but this one was cool. The emote. This is the emote of the festival. This one was Our emote was good, but this was my favorite emote of the festival.
I'm voting coin flip all the way. But yeah, it's pretty good.
So this one, I hadn't heard of Rad before, but I think they're like a Web3 streaming platform, or maybe with AI.
I think I know who made
I
this.
kind of checked it out, but I think it was Dapcraft that did this deployment, which you can tell in general the quality, like even of the beanbag chair itself, is like whoever did this is a professional 3D modeler and they know what they're doing, and they know Decentraland too, because it's I don't know if it does have a normal map, but it looks like it has a normal map. It's just like really well done, like the folds and the fabric and everything. It's
very
like
clean.
Next level for what you can do in Decentraland, because maybe I'm wrong, but I don't. Maybe you can put a normal map on an Emote 2.0, but if they didn't do a normal map on this, it's just like the texture's so good that you can't even tell. So, anyways, from an amateur, well. Okay, kind of professional, but no. An amateur 3D modeler, I'm like, this beanbag chair's sick, and it's a good emote in general. So
I don't think you fit a category, but that's for another day. I think you're. I refer to you as 3D modeler extraordinaire.
Sure.
PepeGawd. So you're in your own category, I think, because you're a lot of stuff going on. So, anyways,
what else did we want to touch base on? Was there? I know that's a specific point. I mean, I just wanted to point out this one. There's other ones too that are good, but this one was like, I don't think Rad as a company is like in Decentraland, but then this deployment I thought was decent, even just with it's well done, not decent, it's well done. Especially, I really like the emote.
Sure, we're not going to review each and every scene here. You know, there's just not enough time. Apologies ahead or in advance for that. You know, you ran over here. This is a very green scene. It looks great. I have a feeling it's solid too. You know.
Yeah, this is it's chunky.
Yeah, man.
What else did you want to touch base on? Just before we wrap up, then?
Yeah, lots of cool music. I guess, you know, you see it, my brain, it's like so sleep deprived, and there's people, you know, there's a lot of people doing musical stuff, musical events off of the main site. So shout out to them. I mean, if I start making a list, I'm gonna forget people. But you know.
Oh, you disappeared on your way over, then you reappeared.
I know.
All right.
I know.
Let's show one thing that was never included before, is that you can click and sit in these chairs. So it's like you can just include scene-specific emotes, and then you can sit in these chairs, which I kind of like that. Maybe they could have had a few different types of sitting emotes, so everybody didn't look.
I think there is, isn't there? Is there?
No, it's always the same. But other people can have sat in the chairs with one of their sitting emotes.
Now let me.
I don't.
Should I be nasty and see if I can sit in your chair?
Yeah, we can sit on the same chair. You can sit on top.
See,
of
that
each
was
other.
my issue. It's like, yeah, you see. I mean,
well, I don't know if there's a solution for that. I mean, that gets to the point of that one's fine. But anyways, it didn't always work. Like, I knew that you would be sitting in something, and then it depends how many people are over here in the scene. Boom, you disappeared.
Right. Really?
Yeah, you disappeared.
Oh my God, no! But you know, it's funny. This was the first video that we ever made. Was the music festival a year ago?
Yeah.
And we did talk about, you know, it'd be nice to be able to sit in these chairs. Boom. You know what? Going from 0 to 1, that's a huge jump. So I'll give him. They got the chairs down, which is nice.
Totally.
But, you know, these. Should we, just for old time's sake, both stand on this platform here? We really want to rub it in, you know?
No, like, they never fixed that.
The knife here?
Well, I can't see you, so it doesn't matter. But I mean, yeah, they never made these platforms multiplayer components. But the problem is with latency, the way that it is, especially from people around the world, I think we're a long way from ever getting that to work exactly. Like, it might work close to where they're standing, but you would see avatars' feet clipping through the floor and stuff like that. Like, the amount of latency depending on where another avatar is in the world. Oh, can you jump back on that, actually? We just might be at the exact same time right now.
Oh.
No, it's perfect.
Where did it? Yeah, okay.
So I think by chance we're literally at the exact same time right now. Like, I feel like if I reload this scene that it's not going to be...
I have a feeling
properly. Here, let's check.
It might be good for me, but not for you, or something. Or like, I was watching.
I don't know. It's actually the problem is I've seen this other times in the scene where this animation's off by a lot, but for you right now, it's like almost perfect. Like your feet are going through the floor a little bit. What do you see of me?
You know, like that's the question that destroys everything. Is like you're halfway through it, but when you get to the top, it did even out. But as the platform rised, it was like at your waist. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, man. Okay, so good music. Video streaming worked. I do feel things were organized. I think it was easy to find what was going on. The whole UTC thing is brutal. The different time zones this is not Decentraland's fault in any way, but it is confusing as hell. I think UTC, EST, PST. That's just like sort of my window that I kind of like can deal with. Mm-hmm. UTC is 5 hours ahead of EST. EST is 3 hours ahead of PST. So you're, I guess, 8 hours behind, something like that. But it changes, and it does make understand the schedule a little bit cumbersome. Kind of, or like you got to sit there and do some math. And, is this thing displaying to me my time, or is it UTC time? I mean, it says UTC on these boards here. But,
these boards were the best way to keep track of things for me. I kind of was able to do it because it would say starts in a certain amount of time, and that worked.
I think these boards work great, for sure. And if they stick with the UTC, that's fine. Maybe they need a UTC kind of calculator built in, yet another layer of complexity into the user interface somehow, and that would maybe make things better. We could go on. We could go on for an hour, I think. Why? I could. So, how do we...
The Decentraland Music Festival.
There's a lot of wearables. Okay, there was something that I thought I kind of missed. There weren't the quests, but at Art Week there were quests. Yeah, they're just silly little things. Go and click on this, or go and visit this scene. And I was hoping to see that here. I guess it's a little... Maybe it's not necessary. I don't know. Maybe... I thought those were kind of cool.
Yeah, so, if you hit... I missed those too, and I thought that they would maybe evolve, but they actually were just missing. But if you click on that little globe up by the map, and then you go to GIFs, you can actually see a list of all of the different wearables and emotes that you can collect, and there will be a check mark next to each one that you've collected. And it will be, I think, gray or red or something if you don't have it. So I think you were unable to get the mask, which is a third column, second row.
I actually did get it. Sorry to interrupt, because I was running around the festival scene for like the last month and a half, checking out all the other builds.
So it worked before.
And I got in there early, and I claimed it probably by falling through some wall, or that was half done or whatever. So I did get it, but I gotta admit that scene at times wasn't working for me.
Well, Crypto Angel was trying to do her quest, and literally she just got picked up and carried away into a faraway land in the middle of Decentraland. I'm dead serious, and I have it on video. Really? I clipped it in right here, so you can see she just flew away.
Does Decentraland hate Canadians? Maybe is that what's going on?
I don't know.
At Decentraland, but something. Okay, well that's interesting though. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of good. The reality is that, like, if we weren't having these connection issues,
it would have been awesome.
It would have been like doing this video would have been.
I said, it was still fun. It was still fun.
Yeah,
I'm hating.
For sure.
Was there anything else that we want to do before we wrap up? Because I want to head over to the main stage for Steve Si's finale.
Yeah. Can you see me right now? Or you? I guess we were standing there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, so now we're here. So at what point do we lose So I'm running right beside you. Should we just
Boom.
stand? Oh,
You're gone.
And you're gone. You're gone. Okay. So that's. I mean, the universe is.
There you are. There you are. Do you see me?
I cannot see you. I haven't moved. I'm standing there, and I'm just gonna start flipping my coin, doing the coin trick and flip, which I hope everyone would want one, got one. That'll be another story. It'd be cool to just, I guess, wrap it up here and be part of the end of the festivities. You know, even if we're not in the same, if we're out of sync,
Yeah.
we'll go hang out with other people.
So I feel like congratulations to the team that organized Music Fest and everybody that participated and developed things. Because if the platform worked, it was awesome. It still was, but
Yeah,
it didn't really work. But
You know,
that's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, is anyone else gonna have this kind of like perspective on, you know? Like, I wonder if it worked perfectly for every single other person but us.
No.
I mean, we don't know. It's just so crazy. But yeah, I mean, we could talk about other things during the second half of this. You know, the Pennies in Purgatory kind of wrap up. Is that fair?
Yeah. So
You know, we're gonna do
check
another
out
one.
the
and
next
we'll-
video. It'll be like a Pennies in Purgatory dissection, just everything about the build, things that we ran into, problems developing. I think it'll be useful for other Decentralanders and probably the team as well, but maybe that'll be the next video, or we'll decide exactly what we'll talk about. But
Yeah.
we'll do it pretty quick here. We're just gonna finish out the festival and yeah.
You know, when you click end stream or whatever, end recording, I swear to God, there's gonna be like this flood of like 1,000 other things in my brain. But maybe we can address them if there's anything really pressing in the next video.
Totally.
But we'll kind of merge. We'll have a bit of Music Fest sort of talk. I think definitely involved with the Pennies build video. So
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, folks, it wasn't more uplifting.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Journal entry. You know,
It's-
the life's not
yeah.
always perfect. You know,
I know.
you need to the hard times to enjoy the good times.
No.
And
We want this to be productive. Like, we're not. This is. I hope that people will watch this and go, okay. You know, it's sort of like You know, here's a silly way of ending it. You know, if some guy walked up to you and he had a nail stuck in his head, he said to you, "How am I looking, dude?" And you said, "Just fine. Looks swell." Like you like I don't know. No, you'd say like, "Dude, you got a nail stuck in your head." So, I mean, that's what you have to say, you know. And it's like you want that nail out. You want it. You want that person to be feeling good. That is a silly analogy, but
it reminded me of Happy Gilmore's old boss from the construction site that he shot in the head with a nail gun.
yeah, exactly. You know, something like that. So,
All right.
Let's next video we'll try to pull that nail out of Decentraland's head. You know?
We'll for sure tell them that it's there. So hopefully they'll be able to take it out. Maybe.
How's
we love
that,
you, Decentraland. We really do.
thing feeling?
Oh, terrific! The nail comes out next week.
So thanks for
Well, you
listening,
can hardly
everyone.
even notice it.
And that's Decentraland Music Fest 2025, December 6th. Right now it's 4:41 Pacific time.
Thank you to the musicians, the artists, everyone that's attended. Thank you to the organizers, and thank you, PepeGawd. And have a good day, everyone.
Bye, everyone.